Who are you gonna call? Someone else.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most feel-good movies centered around all things spooky and macabre.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were gonna kill it.
Number 10, Hotel Transylvania franchise. We'll admit it, we didn't foresee so many installments plunging us into the world of Dracula's accommodations for out-of-town visitors, but we're not mad about it.
Welcome to Hotel Transylvania!
They're all easy watches, with the first entry of the franchise widely regarded as the strongest.
Who are you, and how did you find this place?
Oh, I'm Jonathan, and I was just mountain climbing with some dudes.
There's a star-studded monster cast, and Andy Samberg as your token human guy, an interesting setting, fun gags, and the main selling point, a great love story. You don't have to look too far for a balance of tricks and treats with this one. And honestly, Adam Sandler as Dracula is more than the cherry on top. It's the, candle in the jack-o'-lantern? The Reese's on top of the candy pile? We'll work on the Halloween-themed jokes.
Did you guys hear that? He actually said blah, blah, blah.
I don't say blah, blah, blah!
Number 9, ParaNorman. This one derives its wholesomeness from its host of characters.
Norman, wait up! I keep telling you, Neil. I like to be alone.
So do I. Let's do it together.
They're well-written and forces to be reckoned with, especially as they develop over the course of the movie and band together to save the town. Norman in particular is a likable protagonist. He doesn't care that he's an outcast. In fact, he prefers it that way, because Norman isn't friendless. It's just that few of his friends are actually alive.
Hi, Mrs. Hardman. You look nice today. I like what you've done with your hair.
Does anyone smell burning?
Hey, peace, man.
Totally.
At the end of the day, for all its supernatural elements and a spectacular twist rooted in real history, it's the heart of this movie that endears it to people so much.
That story you were telling, how does it end? I think that's up to you.
Number 8, Frankenweenie. What we weren't going to do was leave a film about a boy and his dog off a list about wholesome movies.
Sparky! Oh. Don't worry, I can fix that too.
Of course, it wouldn't be a Halloween flick without the added spooky context. It's a retelling, or maybe a prequel to Frankenstein, where the scientist is aged down and Frankenstein's monster becomes Frankenstein's dog Sparky. After the unthinkable happens, Victor Frankenstein is inspired to reanimate his dog with that classic strike of lightning. And miraculously, it works!
You're alive! You're alive!
Victor is reunited with Sparky. The problem is, he isn't the only kid in town with a dead pet.
Sorry, boy, but I can't let anyone know about you.
They may not understand.
So you need to stay here today.
Number 7, Scooby-Doo franchise.
There is no I in Mystery Incorporated. Except for the obvious one.
While the element of mystery is certainly the focus of the Scooby-Doo world, we're not going to try to pretend like every story is best suited for Halloween time. There are, however, a few chronicles that merit their annual watch during the fall months. Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo and Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo directly reference the holiday.
Help me out, Scoob. We need to, squash every squash that we see.
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, as well as its sequels, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost and Return to Zombie Island, are also well matched to the spirit of the season. If you do want to branch out in the franchise, you'll be in for creepy mysteries and sweet friendship moments no matter what you choose to watch.
And you might have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for these friends of mine. Friendship's OP!
Number 6, the Addams Family franchise.
Just think. Someday we'll be buried here, side by side, 6 feet under, in matching coffins.
It's them! It's the spooky family! And the best part is, there are a plethora of films to choose from.
Is that for your brother? I don't think so.
If you're looking for the really old stuff, though, we're afraid you'll have to turn to TV. As for the feature films, there are 2 live-action movies released by Paramount, a standalone direct-to-video, and another 2 animated entries as of the time of writing. There's really something for everyone. And at the center of all the chills and thrills is the theme of family that always keeps us coming back.
You're going to help me? Why?
Because you are my brother. And I love you.
Number 5. The Nightmare Before Christmas. What is it about stop-motion animation that manages to be so homey but so freaky at the same time? We're definitely in Tim Burton's wheelhouse now.
Oh, there's an empty place in my bones that calls out for something unknown.
Despite this movie's horrifying imagery and sinister trilling, it's hard to deny how lovable Jack Skellington is.
All right. Here you go, boy.
As a result of his sheer passion and conviction, we immediately get on board with his mission to bring Christmas to Halloween Town, even if we know it's probably not going to go as seamlessly as he hopes.
This is a thing called a present. The whole thing starts with a box.
A box?
The budding relationship between Jack and Sally really seals the deal for our shipping hearts, too. Number 4. Casper.
Hello?
Huh?
Who is it?
Who is it?
I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Why not?
Why not?
Although the way in which Casper's life came to an end was tragic, he's not called Casper the Friendly Ghost for no reason. There's plenty of lighthearted entertainment here.
Hi, I'm Casper.
Being largely considered the best of the 3, the first movie still holds up rather well today thanks to its creative decisions and that balance of jest and depth so much of 90s kids media seems to have.
There's a girl on my bed. Yes!
We like to pretend the second movie doesn't exist at all, but we'd be remiss to overlook the third, where Hilary Duff joins the cast as Wendy the Good Little Witch. Number 3. Halloween Town franchise.
Thanks for the ride. Do you take dollars?
Don't worry about it. Catch me in the next life.
If you grew up on Disney Channel, you know how vital these films were to the holiday. It just wasn't Halloween without Halloween Town.
This is it.
Mom said they were just pretend.
Talon, this is Halloween Town, just like the book.
Or maybe we fell asleep on the bus. Yeah, that's it. It's all a dream.
The movie's strongest point is probably their world building and mise en scène. They make the town feel like a real place, somewhere where all the stuff from the spooky legends are real. While these movies are definitely a product of their time, they're a whole nostalgia buffet we can never resist getting seconds from.
Hey, hello, creatures! Your moment of destiny has arrived!
If you're looking for a Halloween flick that's safe to doze off to, you can't go wrong with something from this franchise. Number 2. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown! Does it get more wholesome than Snoopy? This special plays nearly every year on TV, and something about that makes it extra near and dear to us. It just hits different watching it on cable. Peanuts is a franchise that constantly makes references too old for its target audience, and often leaves us feeling bad for poor Charlie Brown.
Gee, I got a candy bar. Boy, I got 3 cookies. Hey, I got a package of gum. I got a rock.
But its nostalgia factor is undeniable. This short actually has us feeling bad for Linus, which is a slight change in pace. He dedicates his Halloween to the Great Pumpkin, a figure who is supposed to rise up in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night and hand out toys to all the kids who believe in him.
Tonight, the Great Pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch. He flies through the air and brings toys to all the children of the world. That's a good story.
Linus, unfortunately, is the only one who believes, and spoiler alert, he ends up pretty disappointed.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Hocus Pocus. Here's a movie that's just too charming for its own good. The storyline is engaging, the characters are well cast, and the vibes are immaculate.
Danny!
It's a classic for a reason, and one we diligently plan our watching party for every year. Both the first and second film follow teenagers as they inadvertently resurrect the Sanderson sisters, 3 witches who were put to death in the 1600s.
Why, it's a road! My book!
While the sequel doesn't really hold a candle, a black flame candle, if you will, to the original, it's still worth a watch for all the callbacks and the cool Halloween-y atmosphere. Plus, we'll never say no to more Bette Midler. Which Halloween-themed movie did you think would be wholesome but ended up being terrifying? Let us know in the comments.
I thought you'd like him more if he spoke a little less, so I fixed him.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.